say your name?
Gary Paulsen.
What is the craziest thing that has happened so far?
My team took me up a mountain the wrong way, and when I looked back, I saw 27 teams follow me.
All right. Do you think they will win the race?
No, but I do not care. I just had fun.
What was the hardest part of the race?
The hallucinations at night.
Thank you for your time, Gary. Back to you at the studio.
Get new jobs in New Hampshire. We're a royalty colony with fish, timber, fur, and livestock. All religions are welcome to New Hampshire. The good people of New Hampshire make a living through agriculture, shipbuilding, livestock, and manufactured textiles. So come and get new jobs in New Hampshire. I wonder what Christmas is like in another country. Well, then I have something for you. How'd you get in my house? Also, what? You're going to Brazil. Whoa, where am I? You're in Brazil, my amigo. And it's Christmas here in Brazil. Oh, what do you do in Brazil? Well, I'm glad you asked. We do a place called Os Pastores, where aka shepherds, and we also have a woman that tries to steal baby Jesus. That sounds cool, except the fact that a woman tries to steal baby Jesus. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh, we also do electric trees and fireworks. Oh, that's cool. What else do you do in Brazil in Christmas? Oh, we also have traditional food in Brazil, like turkey, colored rice, fruit, and more. Want to try one? Sure. Alright, here you go. Thanks. Tastes good. Yep. Well, that's why it's one of our traditional foods that we have on Christmas. What else do you do? Oh, we also have Midnight Mass, a tradition in which thousands of devout Catholics attend the Missa do Galo, or Midnight Mass. Oh, wow, that's nice. Yep, that's what we do. Oh, looks like your time is up. Wait, what does that mean? You're going to America! No! The frick? What the? I'm back in America. So, how was it? Scary. Brazil is scary. I learned what Brazil does for Christmas. Okay, now leave. Ah, come on. Oh, what the frick? Oh, come on, I'm in a void now. Can I go back now? No. Andrew Jackson is a tyrant, ethnic cleanser, and slaver of the United States, and here's why. Andrew Jackson adopted two African American boys and made them do slavery for him. They later died of tuberculosis. Andrew Jackson killed a man in duel. Jackson killed an innocent man in a duel, while Andrew Jackson challenged the duel with the innocent person. Andrew Jackson removed Indians and made them leave their historical territory. Jackson was a notorious gambler. As a teenager, he gambled away his grandpa's inheritance on a trip to Charleston, South Carolina. Vote for John Quincy Adams and make the world better again.
I'm Matt, and I am here to talk about the Everything game. The Every game has every single game jam-packed into this little disc. Wait. There we go. There are also modes, so you can finally enhance your gaming and slap G Fuel on it or something. There's up Minecraft. Now, you may know this game because you play on any of these. So, I added some enhancements, like we added every single mod, like Bedrock and Java mods, so you can have a fun time in PvPing. Next up, Cookie Run. Now, you have the burning question in your head, what is Cookie Run? Or not, I don't know, I'm not a mind reader. I don't have 2022 vision. It's literally just an infinite runner game. If you want to know the characters, you can just look it up. I'm not going to say it, it'll take up much more of your time. Plus, if you purchased the game, you will be getting a free empty water bottle. Any of your call this number now to get it for free.
Hi, I'm Moyang Namja, and my parents hated me because I had a round head, so I decided to become the god of shapes and journey to India.
Hello, my name is Edo Shiren, and my parents abandoned me because I'm a ginger. So I decided to travel to Scotland and become the god of gingers.
We're a lovely day in Pontoon. So pretty and beautiful out. Just check my mailbox. That's something that's like in Russia or something, and a letter. I love letters. Let's go open it. Let's see what this says. Huh? It says something in Spanish. Huh. It says that I've been selected to defeat Yamada Nomo in India. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go.
Wow, I get to go on vacation to Scotland. Yay!
Are you little bugger?
Welcome to Scotland! You ginger! You can't come to Scotland! I can smell the ginger dye rubbing off of your head! Leave now!
Good. I got him.
Wow. So this is what Africa looks like, huh? Stop right there, you round head. Holy moly, is that Man in 09? The one and only. Oh, okay then. Well, here, have this. What is this? I don't understand why he hates Man in the Late. Oh well, he's got these funny looking things now. Is that a threat? Oh well. Well, let's go. Oh look, a plane's in the air. Oh no. Hey Chucklehead, I'm Jeb the Pillow Guy, and I sell pillows as you can see. So, would you like to buy one? No thanks, I'm good. Oh, would you like this thing? It's pretty cool. Here you go. Huh. So, what does it do? You are a freaking idiot. Finally. Now back to my trip. Finally. I am in India. Wait. Who are you?
Hello, who are you?
Well, I'm Nanja and I'm the god of shapes. Who are you?
Oh, I was on a vacation to Scotland, but Ed Sheeran tried to kill me, but it's cool now. Oh wow, we'll wanna go fight that old guy together?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
You finally
loser.
Hey! Hey, it's for horses. Oh great, this happens in every single movie. Look, what the heck, man?
Well, might as well play the guitar. Hey!
Please forget your guitar more.
Well, what can we do about him? Can we make sure he's dead?
Yep, he's dead. Wait a minute. There's something here that he left. It says that he's not the only guy that wants to defeat us both.
What?
There's more people that want to kill us. But who?
I don't know, perhaps your mom?
Perhaps. Let's go.
Hi, my name is John, and I am the Lord of this manor. I live in a board. So let's begin with my routine that I do every day before I get summoned. On a normal day like this, I wake up at 8 a.m. and begin my routine.
Beautiful day. I'm in a board.
Next, I get up and start brushing my teeth.
Good thing I didn't brush the braid.
Next, I wait to get summoned. While I wait, I do normal stuff like read a book, eat, exercise, all that stuff. But I actually start with taking my anger out. And that's it. So enjoy me doing me things.
Wow, this game is fun. Now it's a new approach my Lord and Savior. I want to be just like you. Ooh, that was from my cue!
Before I go to bed, I watch some good old classic shows.
Free, empty water bottle, any of your Call his number now. Now that is funny.
Then, I go brush my teeth and head for bed.
Finally, I can go to bed.
You forgot to pray!
Just like you. Finally. Can now go to bed. This time, actually.
And that's it for today. It happens pretty much every day. So yeah, passing it on to Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Jimmy, and welcome to my daily routine. First, I wake up in my pile of toenails, which are perfectly molded to my body. I brush the toenails off and get to work. I walk around the house searching for hair to trim. Human, animal, or insect, I will trim any hair. No one is safe. After that, I don't do much. Sometimes John, Lord of Snugglebutt Manor, lets me go back to sleep in my clippings. He usually just throws me down there, but it feels like a hug.
What a remarkable story from Pink. In other news, we go back in time with Todd and Will, and they show us how to stop some current events in Spain at that time period. To you, Todd.
Hello, I'm Todd. and I'm in 1987 at the Barracks. And today, I'm going to teach you how to avoid this kind of bombing. First of all, you need to be alert to see if people are being suspicious or weird at all. Which also means they're going to have to be weird too by staring at them dead in the eyes and asking them questions. If they're not, move on to another person. But if they are, move on to calling the police to arrest them. And if that all fails, forget the police and try to locate any unsettling sounds like beeping and such. And if you hear beeping, that means there's a bomb in there, and you need to figure out a way to get the bomb out of there and defuse it. That way, no person gets killed or injured. And if that doesn't work, get people out of the building immediately. And if all are out, get yourself out of there. So yeah, that's how you can avoid or technically save yourself and a lot of people from the Zaragoza barracks bombing of 87. Now, you will see Will in 2004 Spain. To you, Will.
Hi, I'm Will in 2004 Spain, and I will be teaching you how to avoid and save people from the 2004 Madrid train bombing. First of all, if you're attending the train for a business trip, for example, and you're paranoid about what's going to happen on there, then don't attend it. Ride a bike or car. But if you already are on the train and see or hear nothing, then great. You're good to go. But then you hear beep, beep, beep. Then you move on to the next step. Check backpacks or purses. And if there is none and it's just a watch, then great, you're fine. And if there is any, then try to defuse a bomb. How? I don't know. Does it look like I defuse bombs for a living? But seriously, try to pry it open without, spontaneously combusting open. And try to cut the wire that makes it explode. And if that works, perfect. You saved many lives. But if it didn't, then try something else. If anything fails, move on to the last step. Escape the train, and as well as try to get other people out of the train as soon as possible. After that, you're a hero. Congrats, you did it. You saved a lot of lives. Now that's how you can save many people, including yourself, at the 2004 Madrid train bombing. Now back to you, newspaper.
Thank you, Will. So there you have it. That's how you survived 2 events from Spain with Todd and Will. In other news, one man makes a show with...
Can I please leave now?
No.
Why?
Because whoever stays in the void doesn't leave.
Ugh. Well, can I please have something to do? I've been stuck in this place for... $3 years.
Fine, I'll give you something to do.
Thank you. What is this thing?
Cellular respiration.
What in the world is cellular respiration?
How do you not know yet you're a full-grown man?
I don't know.
Well, do you want me to teleport you to a professional?
That would be pretty useful, yes.
Fine.
Well, this is nice. Oh, I didn't even see you there. Well, now you did. You must be here so I can teach you about cellular respiration. That is affirmative. Well then, let me tell you what it is. Okay. Cellular respiration is the process all eukaryotic cells use to break down carbohydrates and other carbon-based molecules make ATP when oxygen is present or aerobic. Oh, that's cool. Yep, we even do it ourselves. Wait, we do? Yep, as we digest food and break bonds, some of the energy is used for work and some energy gives us heat. That's amazing. Yep, cellular respiration is pretty cool, which is why my parents similarly named me after that name. What's your name? Cell respiration? Do you want to hear about the steps of cellular respiration? I would like to, sure. Okay, well, the first step is glycolysis, which is a series of reactions in the cytoplasm which breaks which breaks 6C glucose into 3C pyruvate and makes ATP and NADPH to be used in the E transport chain. The next step is tricarboxylic acid, or the Krebs cycle, which breaks pyruvate down further in the mitochondria, produces electron carriers NADPH and FADPH2, and releases CO2 as a waste product. The third and final step is the electron transport chain, which uses O2 as the final E acceptors to produce ATP and release water as a waste product. And that's all you need to know about it. That seems like a lot of things. Not really, if you think about it. Still seems like a lot. Well, I hope you learned something from all of this. Hopefully. Alright, you go back now. Huh? Aw, man.
This thing is stupid. It's always taking my things, always rearranging my atoms left and right, and it's always taking my things to make organic compounds. Then screw that thing, because this is solar energy. This thing can be used for either food, breathing, and for chemical energy. This product is another way to turn it to chemical energy, another product that I released.
Now, you may be asking, what else can it do, Photo? Well, I'll show you. Now, the next thing it can do is that it can react to light. So here we have is a thing called the E machine. Now, watch as I put this solar energy into the machine. And then, pull the lever. And we turn a few knobs. And then we hit start. And now we wait. Looks like it's done. Here's the energizers we are looking for. Now we're in the stroma. This is where solar energy gets used to react to light. Now, to create it, we first put the solar energy into the oven. And then next, we turn up the knobs all the way up. Next, we wait. Well, that was quick. Now we have created dark reaction. Now, we can talk about the accessories you get with solar energy. You can either get light and sun energy, which basically does the same thing, just with a different name. Or you can get chloroplasts, which is a pigment that uses either light, solar, or sun energy. It can turn into a different color. So now, the prices for solar energy is $20.06, while the accessories are $12.45 each. So yeah, please purchase this product at any of these fine retailers. So please, buy now or else I'll set your bed on fire. Please buy it. Hi, my name is Taser, but you can just call me Tay. And today, we will be talking about the temperate deciduous forest. Now, the temperate deciduous forest is a biome that is located in the mid-latitude areas, which means that they are found between the polar regions and the tropics. The temperatures vary from negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 30 degrees Celsius to 86 degrees Fahrenheit or 30 degrees Celsius, which is nice. The seasons are also pretty average at the biome, like winter, spring, summer, and autumn, but what is cool is that they can allow plants to survive cold winters. Now, let's talk about the common animals in the biome and their adaptations. The common animals in the biome are spiders, wood frogs, wood turtles, slugs, and salamanders. Spiders can jump onto their prey and weave silk around them. The wood frog has freeze tolerance, which means that it can survive in the harsh winters. The frog embraces cold winter and ensures survival by freezing up to 70% of its body, including the brain and lens of its eye. The wood turtle has a pyramidal pattern on its shell, This adaptation helps it camouflage in some areas, and it also provides the turtle protection because it's hard and most predators cannot break it. The slugs are known to aid decomposition on forest floors by dining on dead plants, fungi, leaves, mushrooms, and even animal droppings. The salamanders don't have lungs, so they can breathe through their skin, which is a very cool adaptation. What's her name?
Scott.
Nice. What do you think of the precipitation here?
It varies. We receive 30 to 59 inches of rain per year.
Okay. Well, what do you think about the biome?
I think it's pretty great. We have cold winters and hot, wet summers here. There are a few threats we have, like the clear cutting of forests and acid rain, which doesn't really happen as much as the clear cutting.
What can we do to prevent those threats?
For the clear cutting, we can just use natural regeneration because the soil in these forests has kept most of its original nutrient and hydrological properties and can remain favorable for natural regeneration. And for acid rain, I don't think it's possible to prevent it because it just happens naturally.
Well, there you have it, folks. Next, let's talk about the common plants and their adaptations. The common plants in this biome are the mountain laurels, the azaleas, and the moss. The mountain laurels have thick, waxy leaves that can reduce any leaching of nutrients the plant is able to obtain. The azaleas have the ability to grow acidic soils in mountainous habitats. The azaleas can also regenerate very quickly in forests that have been destroyed by fire. The moss have thin cuticula that protects them against the loss of water. We now go to Mr. Computer to show us top 5 interesting facts about the biome. And now, we can get to the final guest of the show, Tom Giaconta.
Man, this is some pretty good stuff right here.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I was busy watching Metropolis on my TV. Anyways. There are various cities in the temperate deciduous forest biome, but I'm going to list 2. One of them is Fargo, which is in North Dakota. They have football and the state university, some entertainment venues, and some unique lodging. And there's also Washington, D.C., which is in, of course, Washington. There's a Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial there. Now, let's talk about the 2 endangered animals. There's the bald eagle and the gray wolf. The gray wolves have long legs that are well adapted for running, allowing them to move fast and travel far in search of food, and large skulls and jaws that are well suited for catching and feeding on large mammals. And the bald eagle and the and the bald eagle possesses a sharp, pointed beak designed for ripping and tearing prey into bite-sized pieces. And now we go back to Gary. And there you have it, folks. That's basically it for the temperate deciduous forest biome. So, that's all the time I've got. Now I gotta get back to playing Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec on my PS2.
Are you tired of living in tropical rainforests? Well then come to the temperate deciduous forest, where everything is just right for you.
Good morning, everyone, and I hope you're having a great day today on this wonderful January 2nd, 2017 on 2028 News, where you can get the best news in your local area. My name is Bruno Gearsley, and we have just heard from locals that the stock market just crashed. Wow, what a wonderful way to start 2017. This happened because a government official clicked on one of those free RAM scam links and took most of the money from the government. But let's see what my wonderful co-anchor Casey Wright has anything to say about this. Casey? Well, thanks, Casey. I feel like that's how we're all feeling right now. Absolute dread. Like, honestly, we have a few reactions to this event too. Like, what are we doing here? Anyways, moving on from that, let's go to our annual yearly event or segment called Inflation Hour, where we compare prices from 10 years ago and then prices in the current year, 2016. So, let's move to Hugh J. Gretchen. Hugh?
Thank you, William. Welcome everyone to Inflation Hour, where I give you guys a comparison to how prices were 10 years ago, and then compare that to how prices are now. Let's start off with the inflation rate in general. In 2006, we had a 2.3 inflation rate, and 2016, we had a 1.3% inflation rate. Now let's get more specific for that. For eggs, in 2006, it cost $1.31 for a dozen, and in 2016, it cost $1.68. A major 30-cent change over that 10-year period. For gas, it cost $3.72 per gallon in 2006. Sheesh. In 2016, it cost $2.59 per gallon, and $1.13 change over that 10-year period. As for housing market, in 2006, the real GDP for that was around 3.4%. But for 2016, that real GDP went up to 4.7%. For cars in 2006, a new car would cost you around $2,300, and a used one would cost you around $8,000. As for 2016, a new car would cost you $31,790, and a new one would cost $1,300. Wow. What a huge price difference. Now that's all for today. Now back to you, William.
Well, thanks, Hugh. Now we know who did it. We heard it from a local. It's my brother George. My brother is... Let's just say right now, my brother does tend to fall for things easily, so, please don't go for George Gearsley, even though he, made us fall into a financial crisis. But you want to know who did it? You want to know who sent my brother the link? Caffeine yogurt from acronyms. I still don't want to talk about this, but we do have an audio recording of the guy describing the reason why he actually did that. Let's go to it now.
I had to do it because I was pretty overwhelmed by the change of hosts in the game show I'm in. Seeing it go from Edge to Mozzarella is pretty confusing to me, and I've done some pretty odd things in the competition. To humor myself, though, I did send that government official the scam link, mainly to make myself giggle, to make myself chuckle and laugh,
Wow, what a doofus. And even I won't fall for that. I mean, honestly, like, what are we doing here? We honestly live in a world full of people that love to fall for scam links, like, honestly. I mean, I hope to God that, like, in this year, 2017, that we actually have people that don't fall for scams. Like, hopefully we break that chain and we don't fall for scams that make us lose a bunch of money, that make us go into the new recession that we haven't had since 2008. Like, honestly, what are we doing? Let's try to ease the tension a little bit and move on to some other headlines that's actually a lot better than what we have now. 5 years in business, clothing and therapy is still going strong with a total of 700 customers since last year. But for whatever reason, some guy tried offering a franchising deal to the owner. But she declined it though. Good for her. I love seeing people that run a sole proprietorship business continue to do that. Because honestly, we need more of those because it can inspire people to start their own business by themselves. Anyways, let's move on to another segment, and hopefully is up to this time by Casey Wright. Casey?
Okay, so there are a ton of shortages all across Walmart's, Targets, whatever stores. Everything is gone. Toys, produce, meat, whatever you buy at the store. I haven't gone out in weeks. But anyway, look at this chart. Every product is affected by these by this chart of showing how the scarcity and the shortages cause the demand to skyrocket it because the supply is low. Everything is so expensive now because there's none of it. We are screwed.
Thank you, Casey, for that chart. Anyways, we all now know so far that this is a huge mess and that the government is scrambling to find money to put in the money supply so that we don't go into another recession like in 2008. But because of this crisis, many employees are getting laid off by their bosses because of this recession, which is actually called cyclical unemployment, in which, let me go on a little tangent here. Moving on. This financial crisis has caused a lot of people to lose a bunch of money in their bank account. For example, Henry Kingsley, a billionaire, lost $4 billion in their banking account because of this financial crisis.
What?
Yeah, like Casey said before, this sucks. And for me, I've only lost $40 in my bank account because of this, which is pretty surprising for me, considering many citizens around the world has lost far more money than me. Anyways, we have a better headline, with many non-profit companies such as foundations giving public goods, or free public goods as I say, to people in need. Honestly, considering all these other headlines, this is a nice change in pace. Anyways, I hope this all gets fixed in July, which I doubt it will. But, yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this news so far. My name's William Gearsley, and I will see you guys tomorrow.